Hello everybody! I decided to go with option 1 for my mini presentation today, which is about conducting research through the ENGL Language Map Data Center. And for my research question, I was looking at how many different languages are spoken in San Diego and what are the top 5 most common. And the reason I chose San Diego is because I'm originally from San Diego. I was born and raised there, and I think it would be a really good opportunity to see what kind of languages were around me as I was growing up and what languages help create the culture that we see in San Diego. So I already knew that we had a big Hispanic population because San Diego is right by the border to Mexico, so there's a lot of English and Spanish spoken. So I figured those would be the top 2, but I wasn't sure about the other 3. And come to find out, English is in the first place with 62.6% of San Diegans speaking English. And then Spanish is number 2 with 21.4% speaking Spanish. Tagalog is number 3 with 4.4% speaking Tagalog. Vietnamese is number 4, 2.3% speaking Vietnamese. And then 5th is Chinese, and 1.2% of people speak Chinese in San Diego. So this drastic difference between English and Spanish being in the 20s or above versus the Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Chinese being 5% or under was kind of a big difference and something I wasn't really expecting. I imagined that it would be more spread out kind of across the board. Maybe there would be like Spanish at like 40% and then another language at like 20%, something like that. So to see this big gap in other languages being used was something I wasn't expecting. Another thing I wasn't expecting was there's only 30 languages in use in San Diego, which I expected there to be a lot more just because I think of San Diego as a pretty big city with a big population and a population that is continuously growing as more people move. So it was surprising to me that there was only 30 languages that the MLA Map Data Center stated as of the data from 2000. So that was really interesting. I expected there to be maybe closer to like 50 or 100, as there's like 350 languages in use in America. But yeah, so that was something super cool to learn about. And another super cool thing to learn about, which I wasn't seeking but was cool that it was right there, was the 8th most common language spoken in San Diego is Laotian, which is a language that comes from a country in Southeast Asia called Laos. And when I was looking at the list of the languages, I wasn't sure what that was, so I looked it up and realized that it comes from that country. So that was something cool to learn about and something to help me broaden my perspective. Thank you.